Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is your Delta Fighting Championship 6 main event of the evening. This bout will be going down inside the DFC Professional Welterweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this is Aireon Tavarres.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think for our main event, I would be remiss if I didn't say that we brought you two fighters. Absolute offensive powerhouses.
Yeah, I think my man Dan Street's gonna love these two. Watched it online on Fight TV. Aireon Tavarres, incredibly athletic, technical, strong, fast, literally the whole package. A character, showman. We've got the main event for you tonight, guys.
Fights out of both stances, very power hungry in how he moves forward.
Yeah, he's only been training 5 years, but again, like we said earlier, I think those were a good, strong 5 years of training, not really taking breaks, no days off kind of thing. I think this man is, you know, it's early to say, but you might see him in the UFC one day. Maybe not too far along from here.
Absolutely. Easily made weight. Enjoys playing chess, he wrote here as a comment, and also a business studies degree.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fellow chess enjoyer like yourself and myself.
That's right.
I'm not very good. Hopefully he's better than me.
Opponent fighting out of the red corner, this is the Port City Soldier, Manno.
Martial Arts Academy in Bossier City, as well as the Dement Bros Boxing Club.
Now, I gotta say, I love anytime someone fills out the favorite technique session in an interview, and then a man writes down jab.
Yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, I love the jab. Every combination you see a fighter throw could probably have another jab before and after and in between. And Michael Manno is definitely a fan of the jab as well.
Michael Manno wearing the Pelican, coming out of Bossier City, showing local boy colors. Only an hour and a half down the road at most.
Yeah, been around here a long time. Long amateur career, 8-4 as an amateur. He's 2-2 as a pro. Been fighting some boxing and bare knuckle fights lately. 2-0 as a pro boxer, 1-0 in pro bare knuckle. And so don't think he's coming here to play games with Aireon Tavarres. He's not fighting here this close to his home to lose. He's looking to make a statement tonight.
That's right, so I definitely expect a lot of opening movement from both these men, especially at the 170-pound weight class. Just enough power to make things happen.
Yeah, and Manno definitely known more as like a grappler, but definitely in the more recent years has developed his stand-up game and become, you know, a bit more well-rounded. And I do wonder what we're going to see from him tonight. I would expect for him to try to close the distance still and try to take him down, but you know, sometimes the grapplers fall in love with their hands as they develop them, so maybe he's trying to look for that counter punch to get the finish there.
That's right. Feel like they developed a shortcut.
Yeah. Very interested to see what his game plan is for this fight. Fighting out of, like I said, Synergy Martial Arts and Dement Bros. Wayne Knudsen, very strong, we'll say, head coach, grappling coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event this evening is sanctioned by the Louisiana Boxing and Wrestling Commission. Your state chairman, Mr. Buddy Empanado, and your commissioner here with us this evening, Mr. Ricky Norris. This bout going down inside the Delta Fighting Championship Professional Welterweight Division. It is set for 3 5-minute rounds, and when the action begins, the man in charge, Mr. Chris Hill. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Monroe Civic Center here in Monroe, Louisiana, this is your Delta Fighting Championship 6 main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter representing Extreme Couture. Standing at 6'1", weighing in at 170 pounds. From Las Vegas, Nevada, he is Aireon, the High Fee Kid Tavarres. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter representing SMAA Soul Fighters and Dement Bros Boxing. Standing at 5'11", weighing in at 170 pounds. From Shreveport, Louisiana, he is the Port City Soldier, Michael Manno.
I've paid my dues.
Manno and Christopher, the Crippler Hill, the only 3 men in the cage.
That's right. As our action begins, going to the center. Oh, opening with a leg kick.
Yeah, Tavarres definitely taller, more rangy fighter of the two.
Definitely expect him to find more feel. I believe Manno likes to counter a lot off of a lot of strikes, right? Likes to move.
He does. The only thing I'll say is when he goes backwards, he kind of moves in a straight line, as you see here, and that doesn't get his head offline and can be vulnerable. Manno does a lot better on the stand-up when he moves forward. He seems more susceptible when he moves back, but he does like to throw that lead counter hook a lot of times and has caught many people with it.
So I'm seeing out of Tavarres now a couple of low leg kicks as he opens up his combos rather than jabbing.
Yeah, a nice little uppercut into the left hand. That was a quick combo from him. Straight to the body.
Actually getting Manno to react there.
Yeah, I don't love fighters leading to the body, but he's so much longer that I think he can get away with it, how long and how fast he is.
I believe as a longer fighter, he will probably find himself constantly overextending it a little bit here, but we'll see how it plays out tonight.
I love, like, even though these aren't like strong feints, I love how he's just pumping the jab out there, making his opponent, you know, it's showing him something. He's not just being stiff with his hands.
That's right. That's exactly what you were talking about with so many of the amateur fighters tonight needing to do.
Yeah, so many professional, high level, we'll say even MMA fighters, just so stiff with the hands. I mean, Tavarres could even do more than he is at the moment, but the fact that he's moving them, he's working them, it's giving his opponent something to think about.
Definitely seems hungry for that uppercut.
Yeah, Tavarres mentioned he was not going to let the fight go past 5 minutes tonight, so he's looking to come out here and get it done. He's definitely, I would say, finding his range and his moments at the time, but there's still 3 minutes left in the round to see if he makes good on that promise.
Absolutely. Very intuitive. Definitely seems to be trying to gauge his fighter.
Yeah, he's keeping that.
Got counter jabbed.
Yeah, that was a good job from Manno.
Manno seeming to find a little bit of when to come offline there. We'll see how it continues to go.
One thing I'll say about Tavarres, he's not pushing forward as much into Manno. And like I was saying earlier, Manno he's very good when he moves forward. If you have him moving backwards and if Tavarres closed the distance more, I think he would find more success. And as you see here, Manno will maybe just kind of move straight back. But if Tavarres just kind of stands at that range and just throws, then Manno doesn't have to move back. He can still find his counters.
Great pickups. Seems to be throwing over his opponent's jab.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see maybe kind of just like move it out of the way and then throw instead of kind of punching around it. But I mean, whatever works for you. I can't say. I'm not in there fighting. Good 1-2 there from Tavarres.
Well, when your opponent's longer than you, sometimes you have to let them lean in order for you to find the range.
For sure. Like if I was game planning this for Manno, I would say we're looking to move the head and parry the punches as Tavarres comes in and counter off of that. But just from what I've seen from Manno so far in his previous fights is he sometimes struggles with doing that. Like here, you see him moving back into the cage, which I mean, that man coming at you like this, maybe I'd be moving back too.
Absolutely. Opening up with a knee and a flurry of punches. Caught him in left. right as he was walking in, too.
Yeah, that was a clean shot from Tavarres. Manno kind of, yeah, he's definitely
Checking
starting to
himself.
bleed. Definitely starting to bleed, but that was like a delayed reaction to like touching his face and seeing what was happening there. I don't know. I'm not gonna say broken jaw right now, but like there was a weird delayed reaction.
Absolutely.
And off of a very clean straight left from Tavarres. Powerful.
Tavarres being very technical. Minute left.
Yeah, I mean,
Head hunting.
I hope it's as clear on the camera as it is for us here live how just like strong and physically imposing Tavarres is. Manno, I mean, he's definitely hanging in there. He hasn't really landed any clean, like not much clean offense himself. Tavarres has definitely been leading the dance here. Nice low inside leg kick.
Absolutely. Made his opponent now think about it.
Yeah,
Now his
Manno.
opponent's checking invisible kicks.
Yeah, Manno's also standing up really tall at this point. It's going to be hard for him to look and find counters standing as vertical as he is at the moment.
Very flat-footed.
Nice little double jab, but just too far out of range. Tavarres just easily kind of just stepping back. And Tavano kind of, Manno on the ropes. Oh, a little late there.
Definite shots after the bell, but it was in a flurry of punches.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say. It can be hard to stop sometimes. Tavarres definitely leading the dance on that first round.
Tavarres not even sitting down.
Yeah, he seems chilling, which I will say did not end it in 5 minutes, but
Showed a lot of technical expertise, though.
yeah, looked good. I mean, I do think there was like we'll say there's winning, and then there's winning and pushing the envelope as much as possible. I do think maybe there's more envelope to be pushed for him, like given his physical attributes and his prowess, and his technique. Maybe could do a bit more, but he's also doing a lot. Nice hook to the body.
And everything behind that pumping jab.
Yeah, I love what I'm seeing. I'm the biggest proponent of spamming the jab as much as possible. I would like to see even stronger feints, but I mean he's landing almost at will when he decides to commit.
Absolutely. But getting so many reads from his opponent out of it.
Yeah, Manno.
And now a stance switch.
Yeah, I think Manno needs to get like a little lower in his stance. Chin a little more down, shoulders up, protecting the chin, moving the head more. Like he's standing on the same plane and just kind of waiting for Tavarres to come hit him, it seems like.
And something to see out of Tavarres there the moment it became a clinch. Tavarres blasting out of it, seeming to have no interest at all in a clinch game.
Yeah, it can definitely be harder to recognize your win condition, while you're in there kind of thing. You see Manno ducking his head down, but yeah, I think essentially he needs to catch Tavarres coming into him, get on that single on that lead leg, and try to get the fight to the ground, get some top control, get some reprieve, slow his opponent down. Right now, Tavarres just leading the dance all the way in the stand-up.
That's right. And actually one of the things with the pumping jab, keeping his opponent moving for a lot less energy than he's giving.
Yeah, you got Manno really reacting just kind of everything, whenever Tavarres is really throwing. But that was a nice little double jab, but the double jab isn't going to win the fight. You got to double jab and then do more.
That's right. Find something coming off of it, because you get your opponent usually in the double jab. You have your opponent straight back.
Yeah. Get him back into the cage and close that. Yeah, right here. Close that distance. Get him into the cage. Pin him there.
Don't let him jab back at you.
Yeah. Keep moving your feet into the right hand over the top. There's options there. Angle off into more combos, into a 5-punch combo off the double jab, but you can't just double jab and stop. Not in a fight like this.
Especially with the fact that Tavarres loves the body shot, it seems.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to keep harping on it, but I think you do, just have to do more if you're Michael Manno right now.
And as we near the halfway mark of round 2, Tavarres continuing to just simply, slowly methodically outscore his opponent.
Yeah, just chipping away as he lands a nice straight left there. And right here you see Manno you see how he's like just ducking his head away from that straight left. You might see Tavarres kind of follow up a left hook off of that. I think that's a great, almost a free shot to land as you see how Manno is slipping it every single time. Yeah, and even Tavarres just kind of aiming the straight left a little more left here into where the slip is going to be. That was a great read from him.
Right, and there we go again with the free reads that you get off of constant jabbing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I hate to be repeating myself to
nice
that head kick.
You saw the sweat pop off his face there. That was it was a lot of foot, but it was also a clean head kick.
And he goes back to the foot again.
Yeah, Tavarres just starting to really eat him up at this point. Just kind of jabbing at the hand, clearing the hand out of the way. If your hand's in front of his, he can't do anything, and that's allowing Tavarres to have free reign with the left to follow.
Yeah, Tavarres hasn't thrown the uppercut in a while. Now instead seems to be changing to this game plan.
Yeah, really mixing in the low leg kicks, at least making him thinking about it.
That's right. I'm going to say coach adjustment on that one.
Yeah, and I really like how he's mixing the left hand to the body, to the head. At this point, Manno doesn't know where it's coming to. Manno finally starts to throw back with some heavier shots.
That's right. If you're going to throw a weak jab, make him pay with a heavier shot.
Yeah. Manno really, as he eats a clean lead uppercut there, Manno really has to start dictating some pace at all in this fight if he wants to have a chance to win in this. And he's doing a little more at this point, but we need to keep seeing that. We can't go back to what we were seeing.
That's right. Now, have you ever just found yourself pawing at their jab like that?
That's not something I've really utilized, but also I think it's more of a longer fighter thing. But Manno, I will say, in this last minute or so, has started to put forth some more forward effort, and it's really paying off for him. You're seeing some fight back now from Manno.
Think Manno maybe senses something in his opponent's reactions?
Yeah, I think he's like flipped a switch at this point. I hope he has, because if so, we're gonna have a fun third round on our hands.
10 seconds into the second round left.
Yeah.
Manno needing to do something.
Yeah, I will say Manno is throwing actual dangerous punches at this point that Tavarres has to be concerned about.
There we go. And I am very interested to see in what adjustments we see for this third round fight. I think Manno sensed something in his opponent there, all of a sudden, of respect back.
Yeah.
And Tavarres sitting down for this one.
Yeah, you definitely noticed Tavarres taking the stool in the second round. Definitely, I would say, I'm not going to say slowing down a little bit, but I will say Manno definitely fighting back more. You see that nice straight left to the body from Tavarres. Landed a lot of clean shots that round. The first, 3-4 minutes just in complete control until finally Manno decided to start, really committing back, throwing some dangerous punches back.
All right. So now, if you're Manno, you assume you're down both rounds.
You have to. I think it's clear. Yeah.
You go for God and glory, right?
He was definitely I would say the takedown is an unknown at this point. You could always try it, but if you can commit to throwing punches like you were, but even more so in this round, you could try to, land a big shot and either knock out or big shot in the takedown as Tavarres really pushes
Tavarres
the pressure.
opening the pressure
up.
Big
knee to the right hand.
Punch.
Manno drops, and that is it. Chris Hill calls it. Michael Manno on the ground. Tavarres just put on a show in the third round. Just put him down into the finish.
There we go. I believe his coach told him, go ahead and finish it.
Yeah, he definitely put on the pressure in the third round. That was that was the incredible athleticism we came to expect from Tavarres. Just a real physical specimen, the technical proficiency, just the whole package.
Was able, though, to find everything off the reads, a flying knee to an overhand right, and then instantly jumped on his opponent, Chris Hill having to pull him off.
Yeah. Manno, I'm wondering if Tavarres' corner was acknowledged that Manno was now going to be standing in front of him more, trying to exchange, and was like, hey, now's the time to go put it on him, and he's going to be there for you to hit instead of moving backwards because he's trying to counter now.
Ladies and gentlemen, official Chris Hill calls us stoppage to the action in 16 seconds in round number 3, declaring a winner by knockout! Fighting out of the blue corner, Aireon, the high feet kid, Tavarres. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Aireon Tavarres. You're coming all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. You did it. You got the job done in the main event. How you feeling right now, man?
I'm blessed. You know, it's been a long road to get here to the main event, and I'm just happy that y'all got to share this moment with me, so I appreciate that.
We saw your performance was laser focused throughout the fight. What's the horizon looking like for you?
Waiting for that major contract. So, you know, we solidified this fourth win. Title shot up next. And then major contract. Let's go.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of our main event of the evening, Aireon, the high feet kid, Tavarres.